Welcome back, y'all, to the Texas music scene. You know, Kirby Brown is a young Dallas-based songwriter that has found his niche in making music that doesn't really fit into just one genre. And that's a good thing. A Gilley's Artist Spotlight, Kirby Brown.
Don't it feel so good to be so young? Well, nobody tells us what we can or can't become when we're young, young, young. Hey, we're young, young, young.
Well, Young, Young, Young is a pretty self-explanatory song, kind of about being young. I think that my record I made, Childhood Calamity, is sort of kind of ended up being this sort of concept of youth from every angle, you know, and that's like the opening track, young and invincible, naive, you know, nobody tells us what we can or can't become when we're young. And that attitude right out of the gate, it's an important thing because everybody feels that way in their life at some point, especially when they're young. Like, you know, nobody's gonna stop them. There's no consequences for my actions, you know. The coming of age experience is the #1 theme of all of my writing, period, or of just a wrestling between, you know, the way things were and the way things are, good and evil, light and dark, and the transition between those two.
When we're young, young, young. Hey, we're young, young, young.
There was something in me that was screaming, that needed to get out, and it ended up being a whole record. We started making it with one demo for one song, and it was, well, let's do another one, and then all of a sudden we stood back from it, and it stood as an entire body of work, as this one thing, this one big concept, and it's like, well, that's a record.
I wake up every morning just wishing I had a dog. This bed gets lonely. I talk about the good days like they're already gone. And all these women ain't much to me, like I used to always think they'd be. Anyway, the sugar don't taste as sweet since you've been gone, but I'll move along.
Broken Bell is, I think a lot of what I write about has to do with turmoil, but hope throughout that transcends that, you know, or a desire to keep going. And the tag of that is move along. Those are the two words that are in it. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. More of the same, you know. Hopefully more of the same, because all it's done is gotten better.